Jordan Henderson should consider England future to prolong Liverpool career and repay FSG faith. Jordan Henderson isn't a big game starter for England anymore. Liverpool's captain should consider his international future to prolong his club career and repay FSG's faith. Usually, the international break is a thorn in the side of managers in club football. It breaks up the rhythm of their team, and they have to see their players jetting all over the globe. However, in Jurgen Klopp's case, he may be grateful for the rest Jordan Henderson will be getting while away on England duty. After a start to the season that is yet to see the captain reach his top form. Since Henderson's season-ending injury in February, he has found himself out of the starting 11 for his national team. He played a bit-part role in the run to the final of the Euros. And he found himself on the bench once again as England took on Andorra on Saturday night. FSG sanctioned a new long-term contract for Henderson in the summer. But the disruption at the start of the season has not allowed him to repay that faith yet. His position has changed tactically since the injury to Harvey Elliott, and his form has suffered for it. But the captain will always put the team before his own needs because that's the sort of man he is. In Liverpool's last match in the Premier League against Manchester City, it became apparent in the first half that Henderson wasn't up to speed. At times, it was Fabinho against the three in the City midfield. The captain is now 31 years old, and being asked to play 3 times inside of a week isn't fair on him. His form was always bound to suffer because of this. Injuries and Klopp's lack of trust in other midfield players means that Henderson is being overused when he is at an age where his time on the pitch should be managed. However, Klopp hasn't had the chance to take Henderson out of the firing line just yet, as Thiago Alcantara is working his way back from a calf injury and Elliott suffered a horrible broken ankle in the win at Leeds. With the departure of Georginio Wijnaldum to Paris Saint-Germain in the summer, someone needed to fill his shoes when it comes to always being available for selection. One of the Dutchman's biggest strengths was the fact he was very rarely injured and was able to play whenever Klopp called upon him. However, FSG allowed him to leave, instead bending their age policy in favor of the captain. Henderson has had his injury problems. He has gone on record saying he isn't able to play without pain. But he accepts this and gives his all in order to fit and firing for Liverpool. At 31, Henderson may be thinking his time in international football could be coming to an end. And this is often a step a player takes in order to prolong their club career. Just look at James Milner. Liverpool's number 7 retired from England duty back in 2016 and he is now performing at the top level in the Premier League and Champions League at 35 years old. The Yorkshireman is an example to all with how he has looked after himself, given his glittering career. Extending well into his twilight years, Henderson will be going to him for advice on the situation. England have plenty of young midfielders coming through into the setup, and although Gareth Southgate has spoken of how appreciated and valued Liverpool's skipper is in and around the England camp, he finds himself out of the team in the biggest of games. Henderson should be captain of England given the way he has led Liverpool and worked with the other Premier League captains during the heights of the pandemic to come up with something to support the NHS. Henderson is vocal with his support for charities and has been made an ambassador for the NHS after all the work he has done with them. If that doesn't scream England captain, then I don't know what does. With 66 caps for England, Henderson has had a good international career and is highly respected. But there comes a time when players begin to look at how they can prolong their club careers. FSG went out on a limb for Henderson. He doesn't owe them anything. But Liverpool could undoubtedly benefit from the captain calling it a day on the international scene.